but this time I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state my promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state max. That's crazy. How'd you know that? I beat myself up. That's maybe how you know that. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this side. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't think that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Settle in, we think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Jets. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Man in motion is Smith. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion comes Lazard.
Here we go. Right.
First down. Fields. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion.
331.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That is 16th touchdown of the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for King Henry. And move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tony Adams there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one caught by Wester. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. It's Henry, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Real quick. 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Taking off. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go, Str8. Go.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Don't jump.
He'll go again with Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Ravens 14, Jets 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It was Odafe Oweh to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Yep. Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Man in motion is Smith.
Right.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Green 19, get set. Set.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Carbo, right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third and 9.
Here we go, Smart. 58, 58, Str8.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Wester on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play action now. Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy. You at X.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score! Heaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy. Here we go. Go.
Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Rolling right. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. Back to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. That is catch number 60 for the season.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On first down, it's Robinson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, slide. Right.
They'll go again with Robinson. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Fields to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Here we go.
In motion comes Lazard.
319, green 19. Right.
Second down. It's Fields. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, 180. Tonight, you.
A first down throw for Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight, go.
First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This is caught 2. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Western now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Western now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
4-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
31-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard now?
And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, right back to Robinson. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Field snap on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Fourth down, Fields. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Brian Robinson, touchdown Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
180. 180. You.
Jackson looking to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
That's good.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wild. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Will McDonald. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That's into the hands of Lester. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion is Smith.
Set.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. 3:19, get the right.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit hot! 180!
To throw is Jackson. That one caught by Weston. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Wait, ready? Here's second and 2.
Hands up! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Jackson on third and 2. He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go, tonight.
Making the read, this is Fields. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Fields from the pistol. He'll get that to Wilson. Well, he's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
331. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Fields. This one broken up, It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Fields now. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. Back to throw is Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson on the move. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So it's a win here for the Ravens.